Hey, welcome to HILLBRO. Today I would like to help any of those who have decided they would like to try out a set of HILLBRO magnetic safety belt fasteners, but don't quite know the direction to go to find which fasteners they need for their particular machine. And so, for example, we have got a custom-made sandrail behind us, or buggy, and he is wanting to put a set of HILLBRO magnetic safety belt fasteners on his rig. So to know which HILLBRO magnetic fasteners you're going to need for your particular vehicle, you're first going to need to sit in your vehicle with your straps accessible, and you're going to want to find a very easy and convenient resting or mounting position for the HILLBRO fasteners. A lot of times roofs make it really easy because all you'll need is like a HILLBRO flat surface fastener that you can just stick right there and hold the belts out of the way. But in this particular car, there is no roof. And so we're gonna have to find another spot to hold these harnesses out of the way. As you can see right here, oh, these don't quite stretch. You might be able to get it to stretch and hold to your roll cage right here. There isn't any other spot. Your best spot is probably right there on the roll cage behind your head. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to measure that bar. This particular bar measures out to be 1.5 inches. Next, you'll want to get the other shoulder harness. See, oh, right there. For me, right there would probably be the most easy and convenient placement for the left shoulder safety belt harness. And so you'll want to measure this bar right here of your roll cage. And this one again measures out to be 1.5 inches. And so when you're building your own kit on the HILLBRO website, you're now going to want two 1.5 inch magnetic fasteners for a bar. This particular machine actually is a 5-point. It's pretty easy to deal with. So we're not going to deal with finding a magnet fastener for him. And so we're going to find a convenient spot for the left lap strap to secure him out of the way. I don't want him here because as I get in and out of the car, I might snag him, bump him off, or whatever. I don't want him quite back here because that's not quite easy place to reach. And so for me, the most convenient spot is actually going to be right below where you get in, right forward. That makes it, right there makes it super easy for me to grab the lap belt, bring it over. And so I'm going to put it on this bar here. This bar measures out to be a 1-inch bar. I'm actually going to opt out of getting a 4th magnet fastener. This is actually not frustrating at all, inconvenient to deal with. And so for this machine, I'm actually going to build my own kit with 3 magnet fasteners, one 1-inch and 2 1.5 inch. So I've gone onto the HILLBRO website and I have built my own custom kit for a HILLBRO magnetic safety belt fasteners for this awesome custom off-road dune buggy or sandrail. And so inside the package, you will see 3 magnetic bar fasteners, and they will be clearly labeled on the side of the part. If you can see right there, this one is for a 1.5 inch bar fastener. You can see that groove right there where it perfectly fits the contour of a 1.5 inch bar. Majority of the time, the adhesive is all you need to stick it on the surface and hold it just fine the way it is. But there may be times where you're in like excessive sun or excessive heat in the sun. And so if that be the case, the kits will come with permanent mounting hardware. Wanting to screw these down, that you mark where you want it first, take the part off and then drill the holes. Part of the problem is if you stick it where you want it to be and then drill the holes, is a lot of times the shavings will come out and just get stuck to the magnet, which, I mean, you can clean it off from there. But honestly, it's more convenient if, oh, this is where I'd like it, mark it. If you are drilling into a thick piece of metal, like for example, a roll cage, you're going to want to use a 5 30-second drill bit. That is the perfect size to drill a hole and to get that screw in there to hold them really well without it being too hard to actually drive the screw into the bar itself. If you are installing these on like sheet metal or like a plastic piece, honestly, you can just drive that screw in. You don't even have to drill a hole and it'll hold it just fine. So for this go, I'm actually just going to use the adhesive. I'm not going to worry about actually securing it with the screw hardware that's provided. And so if you remember right, we wanted to put one here, we wanted to put one here, and we wanted to put one here. So what you'll want to do next is you want to make sure you clean your surfaces really well. I suggest like rubbing alcohol. Get all the grease, grime, anything that would affect any adhesive sticking to it. Get it nice and clean, and then let it dry really well. We're gonna wipe these spots down. From there, all you need to do is remove the adhesive backing right here. This can be kind of tricky because this adhesive is really sticky. And so sometimes you may have to just take your nail and kind of work at a corner. Get the corner, one of the corners up, and then from there just peel the adhesive and put it into place. All right, we got the piece ready to peel. Just peel it off. Double check you've got where you want to mount it. If you remember right, about here is the best spot. You can mount it on the side or the bottom. The best way to do it though is as long as the metal of the buckle or latch of the harness can touch the magnet, that's where it pulls the hardest. And so it looks like, we're looking about right there. I'm gonna put it right here. Here we go. Just press it on there, move it around a little bit, make sure all corners of the adhesive is sticking. And after that, like I say, majority of the time, that's all it takes to hold it into place. And then you can put it out of the way like that. All right, we got the other spot. I think we're going to put it right here. I'm going to put it right here just in case if when mounting a roof, hardware doesn't get in the way of any hardware of mounting the roof. So I'm actually going to put this just right in front of that little tab there. Just like that. All right, we got the left shoulder harness fastener in place, just like that. Pretty cool, check that out. Now we're gonna do the left lap belt. And if you remember right, we're gonna put it right here, and this was the 1-inch bar. So you wanna grab the one that says 1 inch, and we're gonna put it right there. Well, we got the left lap belt magnetic fastener in place. And there it goes. That easy. Hold them out of place. Don't lose them under your seat. Don't ding them on the side of your car. You get in, get out, get back in, grab them that easy. We're updating our website daily. We're trying to get more products, more kits put together. If you're interested in just swag, supporting the HILLBRO YouTube channel, you know, you pick up some cool merchandise like this t-shirt right here. Warning, sandblasting in progress, for any of those guys who ride dunes and just want to make it clear to your buddies that you're a dune rider. Fun, cool t-shirt to wear, as well as a lot of other cool merchandise and parts that we have available on the website. But if you're interested in any of these, go check out HILLBRO.com. And again, we really appreciate all of you guys' support. We hope to see you guys around. We hope to see you guys out in the dunes, up in the air, or wherever riding may take us. So thanks for watching HILLBRO.